Hey everybody, and welcome back. So I haven't done a video in just a little bit because I have been busy, so busy with like auditions and so many other things, but I'm back. I also realized today that I'm wearing the same cardigan that I wore in my last video. That was not a coincidence. Also, I have a different shirt this time. It says social media was a mistake, which is very ironic because here I am. Anyway, so today we're going to be talking about a topic that is, I feel like has become more popular, especially now, and that is Winx Club. Winx Club is a show that centers around like 6 fairies, and I was obsessed with it as a child and still am to this day. I tend to kind of get fixated on it for like a couple months or like just a month, and then I just kind of stop watching it, or you know what I mean? Like, it's just kind of one of my hyperfixations that like happens a lot, and needless to say, it has a very special place in my heart. And now we have a reboot coming in the fall of this year, 2025, which I'm really excited about. Anyway, to the topic at hand. Today we're going to be rating the transformation songs. Transformations are arguably the best part of this series. I love them. They're my favorite part of the show. Every episode, whenever the girls get transformed, like it just makes you so happy. Like you just feel so like you're watching like the best thing ever. Like you're just so hyped up for what the Winx are about to do, and it just radiates in femininity and beauty and awesomeness. So let's rate the songs with the transformations, where the bottom is obviously going to be the one that I dislike the most, and then the very top is going to be the one that I love the most, and that's my favorite. So yeah, and if this video gets popular enough and my views kind of change drastically, then I will do like an update for this, but I'm pretty sure as of now that these are the choices that have come from the bottom of my heart. So without further ado, let's get started. Oh, and also, if you disagree, it's fine. Leave me your rankings in the comments. So we're gonna start with the first song.
You're a flop.
Charmix, the Nick specials. So the Nick specials are kind of weird, first of all, because basically the point of the Nick specials was to wrap up the first 2 seasons and condense them so that Nick could dub the 3rd and 4th seasons of Winx Club and then produce the seasons 5 and 6. And it was just kind of weird because they were trying to like cram all of like these seasons into like these 1-hour specials. So they crammed the first season into 3 specials, which is a little bit better because there's like a lot more time to kind of flesh it out just a little bit. But then they have like 1 episode 1-hour special for season 2, which doesn't really make any sense and I really dislike, but whatever. But I honestly feel like the worst part of these things, if not the fact that they are just really badly condensed, is the transformation song. I don't know what it is about this Charmix song, but I literally do not like it. I don't. I had it on my Winx music playlist and I tried to get into it, but I just couldn't. Like, it's just boring, it's dull, the lyrics are stupid in my opinion. Like, the lyrics whenever I was a kid, I will admit, like, I didn't watch the Nick specials first. I literally just like went into it watching the Nick dub of season 3. But like, when I heard this song, I was like, oh, like, yeah, like, it's pretty cool. But like, no, it's really bad. Come on now, give it a try. Okay. I don't like this. It's not as cool as the original. And the fact that could have been the first Magic Winx song, the first transformation song I could have heard. We will get into the actual Magic Winx song later, but Charmix is literally just abysmal, and that's why it's at the bottom of the list, obviously.
I'm nodding like I understand, but I'm not so sure I do.
Next is Sophix. It's just, I don't know. It's also really boring. It's not as boring as Charmix. Like, I think it has a charm to it. Pun not intended, I promise. It has like a charm to it, but there's no words, and there's kind of like this nice ethereal like backing vocals. It's like sounds good, but it's just like for a forest transformation, like I don't know, I just feel like I wish there was just some more stuff in it. Like yes, it's very magical and mystical and that's great, but I just don't really like it, and I think that's why it's kind of lower on the list, because first of all, there's no words, it's short, it's repetitive, it's just weird. I just don't really like it that much as opposed to the other ones. So yeah.
The legendarium world. Magic Winx! Mythix!
You really think you ate, and you're so humiliating. You're dumb.
Next we have Mythix. Mythix as a transformation. There's so much to say, but not enough time. It's just kind of like a really weird transformation. There's some things that are kind of messed up with it. And so the song really isn't my favorite. Again, this is on my Winx music playlist, and I do listen to this song from time to time, and that's why it's above at least Charmix. And the fact that it is, there are parts to the song that are good, they just don't meet the standards of the other ones. I especially like the verses and the bridge. The words are kind of like stupid, but I do like the locked within the pages of the legendarium world. Like it's kind of like hypey. I just, again, like I think it was partially the transformation that sucked too, that just kind of makes the song like sometimes when you have a transformation that's good, if the song is kind of shitty, like it kind of just, it's like it's okay because it's attached to a good transformation, but like Mythix is a horrible transformation. It's an eyesore, it's earned horribly, and then you have this lackluster song. So that's why it's kind of lower, but it's not at the very bottom because there are some good qualities to it.
Made that up.
Next is Harmonix. Now, unpopular opinion, I really don't like Harmonix that much. I've really tried to get into Harmonix. I just can't. Every time I listen to the season 5 soundtrack, either I listen to Harmonix for a minute or I just have to skip it because it's just like, it's just not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea. I prefer Sirenix over Harmonix. I just think that Harmonix needed more time to cook. I think it needed more time to be in the show. I think it should have been earned differently. Like in theory, it's interesting, but I don't like it. I don't really like the song. The song doesn't like reach out to me. To some people, the song is the good thing about the transformation, but for me, I don't really like the song that much. That's why it's lower. Again, I feel like it doesn't meet the criteria that the higher songs do. And obviously I had to put it above Mythix because it's still like not a bad song. It's a good song, but I just don't really like it. I'm not a huge fan, but I'm also just not a huge fan of the transformation. So yeah.
Who got the baddest pussy on the planet?
Next is Butterflix. Now, you guys are probably going to be like, why is this song so far up? Listen, Butterflix is catchy. It's repetitive, sure. The transformation and the sequence is kind of lackluster, but it is so catchy, and it like kind of like has this cute little like vibe that just kind of makes you want to dance around. Like I think it has a bit of that charm that the original songs had. It's just minus the badassery. Like it's just kind of like a girl power song. Like I don't know. I like it for that aspect. It kind of like makes me think of like, I don't know, like it's, I want to say model, but that's not really it because there's other songs on the list that are more model vibes, but like I just feel like this song is good and a lot better than people make it out to be. Again, it is kind of kiddish and it's very repetitive, but I do like it. It's a guilty pleasure of mine.
Chill breath.
Next is Lovix. So Lovix is kind of pretty far apart from Sophix because the difference is Lovix feels like the vibe that it's bringing. Like if I thought of a winter transformation, that is the sound that I would feel like I would hear. Because sure, there's no like words in it, but I kind of like how the background vocals kind of sounds like caroling or something like that. It also kind of reminds me of if any of you guys have played Mario and Sonic in the Olympic Games, I played the one on the DS, the winter one, where you have to, there's like that story mode where you have to like go to all these different like places and like save the little like like winter spirits or whatever. I don't know what I'm doing in my hands, but it's like these winter spirits and they have like these like different like soundtracks. I'll try to like put a little clip of one of them. there's like little like chimes and like bells in some of them that make them sound very like nice and wintry. That's kind of what Lovix reminds me of, except like Lovix has this nice ethereal vibe that Sophix had, but like even better. And the mood and the sound and like just everything, it just matches the vibe of Winter Transformation, and I think that it does the winter power upgrade like really well. I think it would be higher if there were lyrics and if maybe it was longer, or I don't know, maybe if it was its own transformation, maybe like its own separate thing that wasn't connected to Believix, maybe it would be a little bit higher. But I do really like it, and it's also kind of a guilty pleasure of mine. And like originally I was gonna kind of put it with Sophix, and then I like re-listened to it and I was like, this is like so beautiful, like it's just gorgeous.
Come on, girls, Charmix! Charmix! Charmix!
I just laid her book the look.
Next is Charmix season 2. So this is like the little music that they use for whenever like they're like Charmix, like, and they're getting their little like power-ups, because in the actual like series, Charmix isn't the name of the Magic Winx transformation. Charmix was like this power-up boost they got in season 2, where they would get like this like gem here like on their chest, and then they would get one like on their like leg, or like they'll get like a little bag, or like it was like 2 little accessories. It was like a jewel or like a charm here and then a charm there. That's why they called it Charmix, because it's like charms. Yeah. And so it was the song that plays whenever they transform into that. Now most of the time it was just like the Magic Winx song, or there was like this alternate version, but I'm going to include the alternate version with this one because they both were used like not that much, and they also are used for other like things that happen in the show. Like the alternate version happens with some of the solo transformations, and like they use these 2 songs for different things. But as the Charmix songs, I feel like they're really good, and they encapsulate like this like little power up. Like it's like, oh, you just transformed, but you're going to get a little power up. And I feel like they're really underrated, and I often get them stuck in my head like literally all the time. And that's also another reason why they are kind of a little bit higher up, is because like they're just like really catchy, and they have kind of like a badass like thing, like you are like, oh shit, like the wings are getting powered up. I don't know how to explain it, but I just love it a lot, and that's why it's a lot higher than I feel like people would usually like place it. Next is Enchantix 3D. So I grew up hearing in like the regular Enchantix song, and I think that the regular Enchantix song is personally like better than the 3D version. However, as I've gotten older, the 3D version has grown on me a lot, and I've kind of like grown extra love for it. I feel like it's really cute. I think the only problem with the cuteness of the song is it kind of kidifies, I think, the like dramatic and like intense transformation that Enchantix is. Like, it's not a bad song, but I feel like it kind of kidifies that vibe, because like Enchantix you earn from like basically like risking your life to save a loved one. Musa risked her life in the fire. Flora literally almost drowned to save her sister. Tekna was in Omega for like weeks and was presumed dead and literally could have died in that like falling into the Omega dimension portal thing. And like, so that's why we'll get into that later, but like I just feel like this Enchantix song kind of again kidifies that vibe and kind of makes it a little bit more innocent, which I don't really like, but I do like the song, and I feel like it is good, and it fits for it. At the same time, it can kind of fit with like Enchantix, like low key, but like it still doesn't really do it for me. But it is higher up because it's a good song. I do like the song. I think it's good. It's catchy. Again, it's cutesy.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment. Now, come on now.
Next is Cosmix. Okay, guys, some of you are going to hate me. Cosmix is another one of those guilty pleasures. I don't know what it is, but it just gets stuck in my head so much. Now, the verses and stuff, like, they're kind of weird, but the thing I like about this song is season 8, like, it's basically just peak kidifying. I mean, season 7 was more so, but like it's so childish. Like the plot is so basic. Like they ruin Valtor, they do this, they do that, whatever. But the song is so badass, and that's one thing about the season 8 soundtrack. There's a lot of songs in that season that are so badass, and I really like Cosmix. Like it's a very good hype song. Like I love it. I feel like it's so good. It's so catchy. I think it could be longer. I think the verses could be better, but I think it just, it gets me hyped up. Even though the transformation sequence is so like basic and there's not really anything like interesting going on there, I still just think it's just a chef's kiss song. It's so good. I love it so much. I would jam to it. And also, I guess I should say, since we are getting higher up in the list, a lot of these songs, it was kind of harder for me to put these in rankings because there's all songs that I love so much, minus the top few. Those were pretty easy, but some of these that were kind of like, since we're kind of like on the midway point, all of these are good. I truly believe they're good, and I won't have as many like negative things to say about these because, again, they are ranked higher. With that being said, let's move on.
Bitch, you better be joking.
So next we have Bloomix. Now, I know also with this one, a lot of people, very controversial choice, but personally, like some people that I've watched before, like Unicorn of War, talked about it, how he didn't really like that Bloomix wasn't like as much of a hype. It didn't get him as excited. But for me, the Bloomix song gets me excited. I love that song. It's on my playlist. There's been times where I've had to listen to it like 5-6 times on repeat because it's just so catchy. Like it's just like an earworm. It's so good. The words, they're kind of iffy, they're kind of bland, but the instrumentals make up for it. The instrumentals make up for it, and the designs, the transformations, and like I like the transformation as a whole. I obviously think it could have been earned better, and there's a bunch of stuff that could be done better, but like I remember like finding out about the Bloomix transformation for the first time and listening to the song, and I was instantly just like captivated. Like I was like, this song is amazing, I have to listen to it. Like it was just so good. It was stuck in my head so long when I found out about the transformation, and I don't know, like I just love the song. I think it's a lot better than people give it credit for, and that's why it is higher up on this list. Next is Tynix. Tynix is like so gorgeous. The only gripe I have is obviously the Tynix transformation. It could have been like, the sequence could have been longer, but the song is so good. Elisa Rosselli's vocals are beautiful. It's like an angel singing. It's like model catwalk beauty. Like it's just so cunty. And I think that because it's a season 7 transformation song, it is really underrated. And whenever I first like watched season 7, when I would listen to like the season 7 soundtrack, like it would be one I would pretty much like, I would usually skip. But as I've gotten older, like I've just grown so much love for it, and I've just been like, this is an amazing freaking song, and I love it. Like it's just so good. I love it so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, her.
Next is Dreamix. Dreamix has the same vibe as Tynix, but I think better. This is the World of Winx transformation of the first season. It's just so, like, it's glamorous. Again, it's beautiful. It's cunty. It's got this model vibe to it. Like, it's like you're watching, like, a perfume commercial or, like, a makeup commercial. Like, it's just so beautiful. And Dreamix, like, this one just gets stuck in my head so much. Like, the vocals are so good. And I really like the vibe of World of Winx transformations, first of all, because they're so like ethereal and like mysterious, but at the same time, like the outfits are so much more like domestic looking. Like they look more like civilians with these outfits. They're not super extravagant, but at the same time they are. And I don't know, it's really good. It's just amazing.
And that's on period.
Next is Believix. So Believix is one of those transformations that it's kind of like grouped in with the OG transformations because it is like, it was the last season that was like primarily written by Iginio Straffi. And Believix is honestly a really good transformation. Like obviously Enchantix was supposed to be the final transformation, but I think that the Believix song is really good, really catchy. It is a little kiddie-fied, which is interesting because it's season 4 when there's a lot of like kind of like darker stuff happening, like just like that happened in season 3 too. But I do like it, and it's got this like girl power vibe. Again, it's so beautiful. The transformation itself is gorgeous, obviously, but like it fits, the song fits the theme of the transformation, which like Believix is all about people believing in fairies and people believing in magic, and the belief causes the power and the magic to be stronger. And the way that they earn Believix is by Roxy believing in them, like wholeheartedly, believing that the Winx can like be there for her and they can help her and they're her friends. And it's something like so cute, and it's kind of like that, like it's kind of like, for lack of a better, I guess, comparison, it's like My Little Pony Friendship with Magic. Like it's like this, like the song is like this magical combination of friendship and like love and like all these positive emotions. And I think that it's really cool how the song kind of encapsulates all of those positive and like cutesy emotions and all the happiness from the people and stuff. Like I think it really is cool with the song, and the song is just like, it's really good. Again, it's so catchy, like, and the words so good. And I also like how they like say like, you gotta believe in yourself, like, and you got the power. That also kind of like has this nice message, like you gotta believe in yourself, like a positive like affirmation type message, you know what I mean? Yeah, but I think that sometimes it can be kind of overshadowed by Enchantix because it's so good. And yeah, now we are at the final 5.
Yes, Gaga, you look so good.
Starting off the final 5 is Onyrix in 5th place. Onyrix is exactly like Dreamix and Tynix, but I feel like even better. It still has that like nice cunty glamour model vibe that just makes you want to pose for pictures. Like it's so beautiful, but at the same time, like it adds this kind of like, I don't know what the word is, but it's kind of like a time loop type thing, like kind of like at a race against the time. Like it's like a time vibe. I don't know how to explain it, but time traveling vibe, I don't know, but it's really, really good. I find it catchier than Dreamix. Originally I like Dreamix better, but then like I think part of what made me love it even more is hearing Winx Club Newsflash's like remix of the song, and then I was just like, oh my gosh, like I forgot how good the song is. And I listened to the original again, like, and it kind of opened my eyes to how good the song was. Like it was so good. And again, I think it's kind of undershadowed or overshadowed by other songs and other things because, you know, World of Winx is more recent and it hasn't been around for very long. And I mean, it only had 2 seasons, but it's so good. And I think the transformation sequence is better than Dreamix. It's got this cute little like wall like thing, and they're like posing, and they each have like different poses, and I think it looks really cute. And I don't know, like I just love the song. It's good. That's why it belongs in the top 5 at least, because like so good.
Amazing as always. So good.
Next we have Sirenix. Sirenix is another one of those songs, again, like a lot of these ones in the top few, that just like gets stuck in your head so much. In the summertime I always listen to this song too, because like I think of swimming and like being underwater and stuff, and like the lyrics are really good with this song. I feel like the vibes, it matches like this like ocean underwater vibe. Personally, I love the transformation. Some people don't like the style. I love the style, the design, everything. I think it's beautiful. I like the whole Sirenix quest. I think they could have done more with it, but I do like it. And so like I just feel like that song, like it's not as ethereal and like serious as Enchantix is, for example, but I think that it is really good, and it just has like this nice catchiness to it that I love. And it's just, again, it matches the vibes of a water transformation. When songs match the vibe of the transformation, obviously they're going to be higher because that's what the song needs to do, and that's what the song did. She understood the assignment, and the vocals, so good. Now, the top 3, they literally, I mean, they shot up to this spot at the very beginning of this list. I knew exactly where they were going to be, and I hope everyone agrees with me. And I even like double checked. I thought about it, and I was like, you know, am I sure about this? But I was 100% sure, because these are the best. Starting the top 3, we have Magic Winx Season 1. Now, in Italian and a lot of other languages, Magic Winx just has one version from Season 1 to Season 3, but in the US, for the dubs, or at least for the Cinelume dub, we have a different Magic Winx song for Season 1, and then we have one for Seasons 2 and 3. And I scored Season 1 lower, partially because I don't have as much nostalgic pull to this, because the first Magic Winx song I heard was the Magic Winx in Season 3, so that one stuck with me the most. However, I still love the original. I like that they have solo themes where they say all the girls' names in it. Obviously minus Aisha because it was only used in the first season. But I do like it. I do like the solo themes. I like the little like motifs and stuff like that. It's so badass. For the first transformation, like especially of the season, whenever you first hear this song for Stella's transformation in the first episode, it's just like you're literally like, what am I watching? Like I'm literally about to watch something so good. Like again, so badass, so cunty, powerful, girl power, girl boss, everything. It's so good. It hypes you up. Like again, it just makes you so excited. And the fights in season 1 are so good too. So like it just, as soon as you see that they're transforming, you just know that it's gonna be like a great fight. You're about to watch something just amazing. And for Magic Winx, they always like made the sequences kind of like divided up, so like they would change it, like they would use different cuts of the song, they would use different bits of people transforming, and so like in a way there's so many versions of the song, especially with the solo themes. And I don't know, it just, again, I think it partially has a special place in my heart just because it was the first season, but also like it's really good, and it just was a really good foundation for what transformation songs should be.
Magic Winx!
Next we have Magic Winx season 2 and 3. This one, so good. In my opinion, I know this is a really unpopular opinion, I love Lucia's vocals. They're beautiful. She's very talented. I don't know what it is. I like Yasmin's vocals better, I think, but it only for this song in Enchantix. But I think it's because I heard the original one like this, and it would get stuck in my head all the time as a kid. So much when I was growing up watching these seasons, and like it's so good. I love every cut of it, every single cut of it. I just think it's so good. I like the way her voice sounds. I like the way that she, like her intonation and like the way that she sings each part. Like I like it. I like it a lot. Again, I don't know why, I just do. And I feel like season 2 and 3 just sounds more badass, like the way that she says it or sings it, like the again, the tone, but also like the emphasis or just like the mood. I don't know. It just sounds more like badass girly pop. I don't know, but I really like it. And I think that it's always really sad when I'm watching season 3 and I know it's like the last time I get to hear the Magic Winx song when Bloom does her like final solo Magic Winx transformation before she earns her Enchantix, and it's just like, this is so good. I'm gonna miss this song, but it's so like, it's amazing, and that's why it was in second place at least. But the first place winner, obviously nothing can beat it.
That was so powerful. Academy Award.
Enchantix is literally everything a transformation song should be. It perfectly matches the style, the design of the transformation itself as a whole like topic, idea, as a whole like concept, and also it really fits in like that you worked so hard to get to this transformation. You did something unexpected. There's so much power to it. I think especially it resonates with me for Tekna's Enchantix whenever she earns it, because like she's literally like, she goes into that like portal and there's like all this like ambience and like all these sounds of like the wind rustling and like her like being trapped in this portal, and then it just flashes to the Enchantix scene, and it's so good. The song is beautiful. Again, it perfectly encapsulates all the topics that I mentioned. It is the like literally the pinnacle of what a transformation song should be in every way, shape, or form. It is a 100% perfect A+ in every category. It's amazing, and that's why it belongs to the top. And I hope that all of you agree, because that is the one song that will never, ever, 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 ever move around on this board of songs. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that me yapping about Winx Club transformation songs interest you, and if you have any other ideas or things you want to see me do about Winx content, please let me know. Or if there's any videos you want to see me do regardless, please let me know, because I'm always open to new ideas, new things. I love talking about stuff. I hope you have a wonderful day, night, evening, weekend, whenever it is you're watching this. I hope that you have a great time. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!